Hi guys, it is currently Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday the 6th. I'm still not the best, but I thought I'd try to do some filming. I got a weird lying down my bed. Might just be the wind actually. But yeah, I thought I'd try and do some filming since me being ill has been like a roller coaster. Because I went from just having a sore throat to then slowly getting a cold to then my sore throat was slowly going and I just had the cold and it sounded like I was losing my voice, which was a fun time, so I tried not to speak as much, and then it ended up being like where I'm at somewhat now, where I'm sounding how I'm sounding because I've got a cold and a blocked nose. My ear, well, this ear has gone weird and it just needs like, you know, where you feel like pressure in your ear and it just needs like when you go under like a tunnel or something and your ears just need popping or so. It feels like that. And it's only this ear because this was like the side of my throat that hurt. This ear's fine at the moment. And now I've got a cough. Like my throat actually feels fine. But yeah, so great. But within the last few days of just like not really doing much, I managed to completely watch all the way up to all of like season 4 of Stranger Things. I finished season 3 and then watched all of season 4 of Stranger Things while being ill, so I've just got the 5th season to watch, the newest one. But I've also got a few things that need to be like tidied and done in my room. I've got a few like vacuum sealed bags that just need vacuuming up. I've got my blanket that I need to swap around since that's like the only Christmas thing that I haven't done yet, and also my bedding. But yeah, and I also realised this morning it snowed last night. It's not a lot of snow, but it's somewhat snowed, so I feel like I should probably wrap up a bit warm today because it's probably going to be cold. So yeah, but I've got a few things that I want to do on my to-do list. Possibly do some tidying of my room if I can. Go downstairs, finish doing the washing, which is just folding up the light washing. I want to wash all the towels so they're all clean, since me and my dad are both ill. So I try and do that. And then possibly watch some TV. I'm not sure. But yeah. Hi guys. It's currently Saturday. I think I did film like Monday to start this video. But I didn't really film anything afterwards, after saying I wanted to try and film this week, purely because I've literally been like a roller coaster with being ill and not, and being like some days I'd feel like slightly better than others where I felt like I could get up and walk around the house a bit, and then others where I generally felt dead and ill and my body ached. But I did manage to get a few things done. At this moment in time, my brain is like kind of confused of what I've done this week and what I've done like the start of this year, like the few days like the previous week. But I know I've completely finished my scrapbook. Well, I finished like the inside of it on the 1st, and then I just needed to stick a letter back onto like the front with my hot glue gun, which I done this week, I think. I sorted out the baby's dummies this week and modified then sorted them out and stuff, and just done all the vacuum sealing stuff that I needed to do, and go from there and swap my blankets around. I just need to sort my bedding out, to be honest. That's the only other thing that I need to do. But my bedding's going in like vacuum sealed bags, which I haven't done yet, purely because I just haven't got around to doing it. And two, now I'm thinking I might as well just wait until I wash my Christmas bedding that is still on my bed, which I want to do tomorrow, and see if I can swap my bedding around then. And then after I do that, then try and get the bedding sorted out and stuff and organised and that. But yeah, literally all I've done this week is sit on the sofa in front of the TV watching stuff on TV, well, mainly off Netflix, or the odd episode of like Percy Jackson or so. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much else. I'm still yet to watch the 5th season of Stranger Things, purely because I want to actually have my attention on it and not feel like slightly dead or whatever. But yeah, so I haven't watched that yet. I've just been watching other random stuff on Netflix, but yeah. But it's currently nearly 4 o'clock and I've only just finished getting ready for the day and actually getting out of bed, which is not the best. But my room is currently a mess at the moment, primarily due to the fact that I haven't made my bed yet. But I haven't made it like the past couple of days, to be honest, because I've just been not really feeling up to it with being ill, and then also I'm like, what is the point? And stuff, especially when it comes to like the evening where I'm not feeling the best and I just want to get into bed. So yeah, but I'm gonna make my bed today, since I've got all like my pillows and stuff at the end of my bed, and then my room's also taken up by a week's worth of washing that I haven't put away yet, so I'm gonna put that away as well, and then hopefully my room will seem somewhat tidier and stuff. But yeah, but I am feeling slightly a bit better at the moment. My cold's like somewhat gone. I've just got a slight runny nose at the moment, and that, and then a slight bit of like throat pain, sore throat, which I thought I had gotten rid of a couple of days ago, but I kept on coughing to the point where my throat now hurts. So I've got a slight cough, and that, which is the cause of my sore throat, and like a slight cold. So I'm slowly getting better now, which is great. So hopefully I'll be back to normal soon. And my voice has been all over the place with how much I can talk, but yeah, it is coming back, or it sounds like it's somewhat back. But yeah, so just been not really talking much unless I had to. But yeah, today I'm just gonna, well, the rest of today should I say, because I've just been laying in bed scrolling on TikTok. I'm actually gonna try and be somewhat productive and put my washing away, make my bed, and just go from there. And then tomorrow sort out my bedding and go from there. Also possibly do some reading today or tomorrow, because I haven't really been reading much either while being ill. I just haven't really focused on anything, to be honest. Between like scrolling on TikTok, Instagram and stuff, and trying to watch stuff on TV, it's literally been what I've been like for like the past few days. With when I do have like a bit of energy and motivation to do stuff, then I've been doing a bit. But yeah. But my dad is still somewhat ill as well, but he's been getting better, so hopefully I will get better soon. Especially since I've been wanting and fancying a cold, like, Pepsi. I would say Coke, but we don't have Coca-Cola in this house because we have a soda stream which is Pepsi for the syrup, so it's a Pepsi. I've been fancying like a cold glass of Pepsi with like some ice, but I just don't want to like drink it and then it affect my throat or anything. But I've been like really fancying one, and that's why I just want to like slowly get better, since all I've been drinking is water and like the odd cup of tea with honey to make me feel a bit better, but primarily water, and I'm kind of like over it right now. But yeah, but anywho, I'm gonna crack on with doing the stuff that I need to get done. I might film a bit, I might not, I don't know. But yeah, I might like roughly make my bed and that, because I'm just feeling like I can't be bothered to like fully make my bed, especially since it is now gone 4 o'clock. So I might roughly make it, chill, and start putting my washing away and stuff, and put some TV on in the background and go from there. I'm also scared that I'm going to have a lot of stuff on YouTube to watch, since I haven't watched YouTube since, when was it, the 1st? Or was it the 2nd? When was the last time I watched YouTube? I can't remember now. It was either like the 1st or the 2nd of this month. So yeah, or this year. So I have a feeling I might have a few videos on YouTube to watch, but I'm just gonna watch some stuff off Disney and go from there. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and crack on and do stuff. I'm also gonna open my window to air out my room a bit, because I've been doing that every day to try and get like the germs out of my room. And that's how I might, in fact I might open both my windows and stuff and actually start opening this other curtain from now on, and go from there. So yeah, I might do that, because what I'm thinking is, especially after my dad said that if we've got any spare boxes up in the loft, he will bring them down and we can put my sister's stuff that she has in her room in there, and she can come and grab any of the stuff if she needs to. If not, they can be put in the boxes or go up in the loft, or whatever. But when this is obviously when he puts the Christmas decks up in the loft, because that hasn't happened yet. But I'm thinking if that's going to happen anytime soon, then what I might do is start cracking on and doing my sister's bedroom, because the sooner that gets done and finished, the sooner I can reorganise, well, not reorganise, my room's like somewhat organised anyway, and stuff. Like that one kind of needs organising, like the top of my cupboard, but that was about it. And possibly some things can be moved from my cupboard or my wardrobe and put under my bed once I sort out my underdrawer storage, or I could put some of the baby stuff under my bed, I guess, because they've got a bunch. Don't know. But it's a thing of, I can then, once my sister's room's done, my desk can be like straight moved into there, and once that's done, my room then can be rearranged, which I'm kind of excited for, because it will make my life 100 times easier when I'm watching TV. Instead of having to sit like right against my wall on like one side of my bed, I can lean on my bedside, on like my headboard instead of having like my side of my body lean against it. I can have my back lean against it. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna crack on with doing the stuff that I want to get done. So yesterday I only built one of these like boxes that looks like this. This has like 2 parts in it and stuff. I only built one because it came as a pack of 2. So I've still got the other one wrapped up still, because I didn't know how many of them I would need. So I'm gonna try just this one and actually organise somewhat of my cupboard today. I think into here, like obviously half of my cupboard is like my book library section. Let me open my cupboard and talk to you guys about it. Actually, let's move that out of the way. So yeah, so up here does not look the best. Let me move that so I can see my iPad. So obviously this side is my books. I have got like a few things that need to go to my mum here, like some clothes that just need to be sold because they don't fit anymore. Some books that are going to my mum for if she wants to read them or whatever. My library of books there, or bookshelf. And then a couple of books here that are facing this way, because they are on my TBR to read, which I kind of want to get round to reading the series of, or at least read the first Housemaid book if I don't read the rest of the series this year. And then the, what is it, series? The Canon Clementine series or something like that it's called. Oh no, a Canon Clement mystery series. And that, like, them books, or at least one of the books is up here, and stuff. So yeah, so that side is not getting touched, but from here to where my head is, all the way here, I've just got a bunch of stuff, like games, like here, which will be, I don't know if the large games will fit into that box, so if not, it will be just put all the smaller games in it, or as many of the games that will fit into one of the sections in there. And then I've got this tub of like spare like products, which I probably need to go through and get out a few, but yeah, so there's that. And then there's also like my jewellery and stuff in this section as well, which I kind of want to just make easy access to. So yeah, so it's stuff from like the middle of this way that is going in that box. So yeah, so I don't know if it could be like all the games fit into the 2 sections of them, and then I build the other one to go in the middle or so, to house everything else. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but yeah, I might take everything out from this side and then start doing that. But that was my goal today anyway, of my what I want to do. Since I am feeling slightly a bit better, I don't want to jinx it at the moment, but I haven't started coughing yet, so I'm hoping kind of jinxed it then. I'm hoping I'm slightly a bit better now, but I'm just gonna go downstairs, have some lunch since it is 12:15 at the moment. So I'm gonna do that and then come back upstairs, sort out the boxes and my cupboard, and then possibly do some reading and stuff, since I kind of want to sort out these boxes and stuff and get them done before I even start on doing the storage under my bed, because I know one of the storage things under my bed needs to hold 2 dehumidifiers, which are for like my books and stuff, because I've got like 2 spare ones, so they've got to go in one of the things that are just currently on my desk at the moment, and then I'll probably just put some random other stuff in with that as well, But yeah, I'll probably put some baby stuff actually, just to try and keep it all together. But yeah, go from there and get that stuff done. But yeah, but that might be like a job for during the week. Also, the job for during the week is doing my bedding, because I kind of stayed in bed for a bit long today, and I don't feel like sorting out my bedding partway through the day. So it'll probably be like a job for like Tuesday or something after I've done the washing tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this vlog here, since I do need to edit it and upload it. All I can say is I'm glad I pre-recorded the first 2 videos of this year, since I've been feeling ill, and that kind of glad. But I do need to start filming the Wednesday's videos from now on, since I only pre-recorded 2 of them. But the last 2 of this month aren't actually that bad, so yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna go downstairs, figure something out for lunch and have that, and then come back upstairs, watch some random stuff on the TV that I have to watch, and go from there and possibly do some reading or something, since I haven't really picked up my book in a while. I think like Wednesday possibly might have been the last time I actually picked up my book and read a couple of pages, and that was it. But yeah, so yeah, especially since I've got like 40 books to read this month, plus also kind of wanting to add The Housemaid, and then add the Canon Clement mystery series to it as well. And then I also have a feeling that I'm gonna have the 3rd book of the Thursday Murder Club series to read as well, because my dad is currently in the middle of reading that, so I'll have that one to read someone. So that's another, what is it, like 4, 5-ish books in the, I'll say 5 books in the Canon Clement mystery series, so 5 of them, plus The Housemaid, to 6, and then the Thursday Murder Club, so that's an extra 7 books on top of my 40 books that I want to read this year. So hopefully I can crack on and do some reading today and actually read quite a bit and stuff. But yeah, anywho, I will speak to you guys, well, Wednesday for what I think it is a makeup video. Yeah, a makeup video, and then I'll see you guys next Sunday for another vlog. Bye.